Hi, it's nice to be back with you. Today I want to talk about communication as a member of a jury or as an alternate on a jury. There will be some instructions given to you at the very beginning after you've chosen and told what courtroom you're going to go to and what times to report and just very preliminary information. They may or may not either give you a piece of paper as an admonition and have you sign it or otherwise just talk to you. But at some point, someone is going to say, do not talk to the attorneys, the parties, or other court personnel. And also they will say, do not talk to each other about the case until the case is submitted to you finally. And there actually may be an instruction that the judge reads in the beginning of the trial to this effect. The reason for this is not because we want everyone to be mean and unfriendly, but the reason is because you as the jury are entrusted with deciding the facts of the case after the case is finally presented. Obviously, things are going to happen in different order. One side goes first. You're going to hear most of one side first, and then you're going to hear the other side. And they don't want you to prejudge. And even with each other, talking about perceptions, impressions of witnesses. They want you, the goal is to try to have you think of the whole case together. Together as a group and together with all the evidence, and not to do it piecemeal. They don't want impressions to be formed throughout the trial until it's all submitted to you. So that's the reason for not talking to each other. Now, not talking to witnesses is because they don't want to show any, you want to avoid any appearance of impropriety as far as influencing a jury member or getting extra information that's not provided in the trial. It's not about a friendliness issue. And then again, the judge is not going to be talking to you separate from what's going on in the courtroom, and neither are the attorneys or the parties. Now, in the hallway, if you see somebody every day for 5 days, I'm not going to not, smile or say hello or good morning or great day today or crappy snowstorm. That's perfectly acceptable. Some people won't say anything to you, and they'll even hop off the elevator if you get on the elevator, because you're going to have your jury badge or some other insignia to identify you as a jury, and you just might avoid you like the plague. It's not because they think you have the plague. They just don't want to in any way interfere with the process, and they don't want to risk the ultimate bad thing, which is a mistrial where everybody has to start all over again. So that's the reason for that. The person that you're supposed to talk to during the trial, you can obviously talk to each other as jurors, and some people make great friends as have serving jury duty, but just can't talk about the case. The person that you will talk to during the trial the most is going to be your assigned person, the bailiff or the coordinator. They're the people who will tell you what time to be there, what you can and can't do on parking, about lunch arrangements, whether court's going to go late one day or skip a day, things like that. That's the person that you talk to. And then finally, the admonition on don't talk to people is not just when you're in the courtroom. It's also if you go to PTA that night and you see one of the parties, you're like, hey, that's the person, that's the police officer in the case that I'm on. You can obviously say hi, talk about anything about what you're there for your meeting, but don't talk about the case. So that's the reason. The main reason is just so that there are no decisions made until it's time for you to actually make the decision. I hope that clears it up for you. Sometimes we don't explain things when we're going through a trial. It's not anything that's supposed to be a secret. We just do it all the time, and some things are overlooked, and I just think it's just a lot better to know things, and then you're a little bit more prepared. If this video is helpful, please let us know in the comments. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you next time.